My camera guy, he'll show a picture of himself. Yeah, he's Gen Z and he locked my phone. He didn't type in the right code.
Cut? No.
Yeah, cut. Go back. Can you restart everything? Retard. Okay, so what's going on is this customer came in this last summer. His air conditioning wasn't working. He's got a bad fuse box. So what I did is I bypassed the setup that he has for the fuse box and got his AC working. So he calls and says the heater's not working. Everything looked good, but I couldn't get any sound out of this. Anytime I change this, there's an actuator that turns the hot water on. So there's the coolant goes through the engine, and then there's a little valve. And that valve goes into, there's lines that go into the vehicle to the heat exchange on the inside, which they call a heater core. And what it does is it allows the hot fluid from the engine to run through the inside of the vehicle. And when it does, well, it goes into the HVAC system and blows out the vents. So you could have it on your face, your feet and your face, or I think that's
off.
Something round.
Right. Well, that's, but you can only choose one side.
No, you can put it in the middle. So the further right you go, the more you believe in freedom and liberty. Then you have Biden.
Obama.
No, Obama's not even on here. Oh,
it's warming a little bit, yeah.
It's warming up. Sweet. We're going to go for a drive. All right, guys. We're going to go for a drive. Watch, it's because we ran over a Democrat. we had it on the blue side and it started getting warm, so maybe the Democrat.
How does that make sense?
It doesn't.
Yeah, you don't say.
Maybe the Democrats have finally woke up. They took the red pill. They're now awake. Not woke, but awake.
Awake. Yeah.
That'd be funny. I crash into this vehicle and tell the customer, hey, you need your taillight fixed. It's going to be this much. And then that truck over there, I say, hey, your headlight needs to be fixed. They'd be like, well, they were working before. And I'll be like, oh, no. It's like giving myself extra business. All right, what's the speed through here? I think it's 55. Let's do 45 and make the people behind me mad. You go the speed limit here, you get killed.
Yeah.
You know what? This thing's not working. This thing should be blazing, man. There should be fire coming out of those things. But I heard something moving in there earlier. I think it might be that actuator. That actuator might be bad. Temperature's where it's supposed to be, at least on the engine, which the heater runs off the engine, so it doesn't matter what the radiator out front is. It matters what the engine temperature is for the heater on the inside. Hitting switches, slapping snitches, taxing
the port.
The other part, taxing the port. Yeah, that's the government as well. Yeah, the driving down here is third world, man. Yeah, Texans are like, I'm gonna show the government. So they go 100 miles an hour in a 20 mile an hour zone. Insurance companies are like, we got the government to force you to have insurance, so thank you. So we're gonna have to pull this. We're gonna pull this radio, see if we can't get back in there. And Ford was like, hey, you know how we've been putting these underneath the hood for all eternity, all of forever for cars since they've had heaters on the inside? We put all those controls out under the hood. Yeah, this time we're gonna put it back behind the dash. Now watch, I get in here. It's just right there. So I take back what I said.
Daily life as a mechanic. Yeah, try not to lose.
I think I might pull this blend door actuator. I might go ahead and pull it and see if it's actuating.
Is that a term? Actuating?
I think so. Yeah, actuator. Actuating. Yeah, that makes it. Hey, 2006 Ford F-150 blend door actuator. Okay, yeah. Go ahead and ship it. But I'll call you if I'm headed your way. All right. I wonder why they put foam in that. Look at that. No, this isn't even a plug. There's not even any.
It's not even a plug.
There's nothing even in there except for that piece of foam. Some dude sat there and put a little bit of glue, put that thing in there. Now, of course, they didn't do a very good job. Look at that one. Yeah. Let's get that blend door actuator out of there.
Let's get to work.
I don't want to work. I don't want to do this.
Better than a 9 to 5.
9 to 5? I work like 12 hours a day.
This is like 9 to 9, yeah.
Yeah, that's like 9 to 9. I wish I had a 9 to 5. It's like, well, Jesus is real, so Prove that he wasn't.
Comment section's like, you retards.
People who are normally offended by retard, as soon as I say Jesus, they call me a retard. I've still got somewhat all of my faculties. I'm not crazy.
We'll let the comment section decide that one.
Let the comment. Let's see if I can point at it. There's one right there, and then there's one right there. I got my big old fat finger and my big old fat hand. I could barely touch it with my fingers, man. And they expect me to get a wrench up there on that?
You say fat?
You got fat finger phobia. Yeah, we warned you at the beginning of the video that this is going to be offensive stuff in here. See, this is the fun stuff that we get to do as mechanics. All of you people that are not mechanic, that thing is way up in there. You know, in that video, man, they showed it way easier. Yeah, you just do this, and this, and blah, blah, blah. And they had that thing out of there in like 2 seconds. It's like, are you serious? Yeah, this is the truth. This is the truth. You're not getting it out of there. One cheeseburger a day keeps the fat hands away. Dude, this is nuts, man. I am not charging this customer enough. I should just drill a hole straight down through here and just put a screwdriver.
This is like a C-section for the car. Obviously it's not a C-section. It's more like...
Yeah, no, I know it's not a C-section. I mean, because C-section is on a woman.
On a woman, yeah.
So this is not literally a C-section. A crazy person or a person that is doing evil and wrong, I believe in giving them all the freedom of speech they want, giving them all the rope they need to hang themselves. Logic and reason will win out, and people will see them for who they actually are. And so in my case, because of how I talk, I'm a retard.
Uh-oh, retard alert. Retard.
Man, it smells like something burning.
It does.
Are you cooking something? I burned the tortilla. Yeah. I'm thinking it's my truck. I thought it was the truck here. Holy smokes. Wow. Yeah.
The roles have reversed. Now the men will be cooking, right? And then girls be working on the truck.
All right, so we got a new actuator. That's the wrong actuator.
Are you serious?
Yep, serious. There's so many car parts and everything that, you know, the chickens are probably eating car parts and
old oil.
What is that? A washer?
A lug nut.
Yeah, lug nut. I'm sure a lug nut for like a big Cummins diesel. What a piece of shit, man. I wonder if that thing's like actually broken down in there. You know what I mean? All I know is that this is hot. That is not. The only thing I can think of is possibly on the backside of this engine, something's plugging this up, or there's got to be some sort of a shut-off back there. There's got to be something back there on the backside of the engine. You needed the heater controls. You needed those. So I just don't. I'm not understanding why this is not. Unless the system's just not bleeding out, unless it's not bled out somehow, you know. That's usually how you tell if a heating system has bled out. You can feel these two lines. Now, if there's an air bubble in there, there should be no air bubble in the system.
Should you own a Ford, or should you just trash it?
I mean, I go to putt-putt golf.
Yeah.
I used to go to putt-putt golf. So when we would have these things at the putt-putt golf, and I'd be sitting there, I'd be like this, right? Getting ready to go, and then, wow! I got a guy in there driving balls out the window. I wonder if it's just not cycling enough water through the system. You know what? I'm gonna pull that one off. We're gonna get a water hose and put it on there, see if that flows. If that flows, then I'm wondering if it's possibly a water pump on this thing. Is this Denise? Denise? Is this Denise? Yes, I've got knees. Yes, I've got knees. Ooh. Oh, that was really rusty. That's not good. Go ahead and start this thing up really quick, would you?
That thing's gonna shoot though, right?
Possibly.
Okay. If you say so, Mr. Master Mechanic.
Oh, those are those little devil ants. Oh, they're living inside there.
Are they really?
Man, you guys are all dead now. You guys are all dead now. Yeah, they're stinging me. They're on me. Those little creatures are the most horrible things on the planet Earth. Well, okay, I can't say that. I mean, I would imagine a lion would be a whole lot worse, but yeah, I've never been bitten by a lion. These little things, they'll climb all over you. You're screwed, glued, and tattooed, man. You're walking the dog there one time, and Boff like sat down, and when he did, he like sat down in one of those ant piles. She says he was like moving all around. She's like, "What's wrong with Boff?" And then she looks, and there's those little ants all over him.
Oh man.
Well, see, Boff, he's still intact, you know. Ouch! Miss Family Jewels.
My jewels.
My jewels. Those little ants are out. Look at that. I put some of that little stuff on there, and the little ants are like, "Oh yeah, we're not having anything to do with that." And that stuff, have you ever smelled that stuff? It smells like bird crap or something. Who knows? It probably is. People are gonna make the comments at the bottom. Like, yeah, that ant killing stuff, it is bird crap. That's what it smells like, bird crap. Thanks, comment section. You make me feel good about myself. Can we get some more comments from the comment section? I want you to be really stupid. You know, like really, really dumb. I want you to go get some Tide Pods and eat them. Yeah. It's plugged up. Something's plugged up in there. All right, well, at least we know it's inside the truck. So the dash has got to come out. Dash has to come out. Awesome. You know what I want to do for Christmas? Maybe Santa will give me my dream. 4th month of 2006, F-150. The F is how you're gonna feel when you get the dash out.
Oh look, Santa's leaving.
Peace be with you all.
Now we know the problem.
It's a Ford.
Yep. Well, yeah, no, I know. That's the indicator that you're gonna have a problem. The best gift that you could possibly get is a billionaire dropping their Ford F-150 off with you to repair.
This is not a billionaire.
It's gonna be, no, he's not a billionaire, unfortunately. But see, billionaires don't buy things like this though. Can you go start this thing? Turn the heater on.
See if it works. Now we're getting a little hopeful.
So this truck has a problem with its fuse box, and I'm thinking that the fuse box is going to need to be swapped out in this thing. And I bet you there's some sort of an actuator in there, some sort of electronic something that turns the coolant on and off. So usually if it says heater fuse, it doesn't actually like turn the heater on and off. What it does is it's usually for like the blower motor. So let's see what this says. Oh yeah, I'm glad this I'm glad this tells what everything is.
Not.
Nope. Put my hat on so you can see again. And I'm blinded. Blinded by the light. Blinded by the reflection of light.
Reflection off of a head is 2 times brighter than the sun.
I think you need to be fact checked on this. This rooster, he's sitting there, man. He's just like, yeah, you guys ain't opening this door. What are you thinking? Hey, so I pulled that hose off of there, and the system is not flowing through the truck for some reason. So I'm gonna check fuses, and then I'm just gonna button this thing up. Tell your dad I'm really, really sorry.
Yes, sir.
I'm really sorry that we weren't able to fix it. So, okay. but when he gets some more time and he can leave the truck for a while, then we can really, really dig into it. Awesome. Man, I really feel bad about that, man. I really, really do. I'm gonna try to back flush it. Does it matter if that's held sideways like that?
Like this? Or
Yeah, it was kind of tilted.
Tilted?
No,
Oh.
tilted a little bit, yeah.
Oh.
Doesn't matter.
Sorry to the viewers that can't deal with the slant.
What a
Great piece of Ford engineering.
Just in case there's somebody on YouTube watching this thinking that they're going to change one of these actuators, look forward to have all kinds of fun. I think that's in. I hope that's in. Pray to God that's in. Is it in? Oh, no. Of course not. Why would it be in? I mean, I did something right. Let me go I gotta go grab a pokey.
That's not a pokey. That's a freaking chicken, dude.
This is the new McNugget, I think.
Oh, wow. That's not a pokey, dude. That's a...
What? All right.
Or you heard it here, folks. Go to your master mechanic.
No, don't go to your master mechanic. Do not come here with me with your Fords. Do not send your Fords to me.
JMK, we'll send your Ford straight to Ford.
Send it straight to hell where it belongs. Watch your insurance get activated.
That's one way to say it.
Well, my hands are just way too big to go up in this. You can't get two hands up in there. I mean, you might. You got those little Tweety Bird hands, but you got nimble thimbles.
Well, you know what the ladies say. Dude, you have to take it off and on.
Yeah.
Dude, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. And I was doing it without even seeing it. Are you getting it?
Yeah. It's just retarded.
Dude, I'm telling you, I had to like force my hands up in there, man.
Take it to your master mechanic, guys. He does the impossible.
Well, I make the impossible possible. Yeah, my cameraman's making it impossible even more impossible. Yeah, Mission Impossible for my cameraman is impossible. I mean, are you getting it?
Yeah, I was until just now.
I know, but I mean, are you getting that thing? I mean, how far down is it now?
Hopefully it's farther down than...
Hopefully it's farther down than when you started. You are going the right way, right?
Yeah, I am. I was.
I was?
I am. I am.
I was.
Uh-oh, retard alert! Retard!
I feel so much smarter. You know the retard stamp in the beginning? I don't feel that way anymore.
Apparently I'm not doing the job. There's a reason why I'm a cameraman, not a master mechanic.
There's a reason why you're the cameraman. Stereo goes in first. Got to get this rubber piece out of here, of course. Get that back up the back. All right. All right. I know this goes in there, like so. I think so. It's a Ford.
Yep, leave it a Ford.
Take it apart. Doesn't go back together. All right. We're going to have to pull all those little damn things out of there. Sweetness. Pull every one of those out.
They diagnosed me with the
Retardation?
the retard syndrome.
which is short for millennial.
Well, there goes half your viewers right there. No.
That goes half your viewers. Yeah, I should probably pander to those guys. Oh, man. The millennials are so smart. And your diapers changed regularly. Yeah, your purple hair.
Whoa, we didn't subscribe for this.
This guy, he offended me. He offended me. He said supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Okay, millennial.
Yeah, you direct millennials.
This right here is what they call a glove box.
Really are starting to talk to them like toddlers.
I'll talk to him like Kamala Harris talked to him. What was, and what will be, will be.
Unburdened by what has been. What can be. Unburdened by what has been. What can be. Unburdened by what has been.
She said something like that, man. I don't know. I don't speak retard. We're definitely retarded. There's no doubt about it. I mean, if we were any more retarded, they probably would have put us to death.
Oh, there goes all the Kamala subscribers.
There goes all the Kamala Harris voters. I make fun of you. You laugh. You make fun of me, and I punch you in the face.
No. How dare.
How dare you? How dare you take away my childhood? When I was sitting at home, I wanted to play with dolls and toys. But instead, I sat back and I wept for the planet. Tiny little organisms in the ocean and how many of them died. I'm going to be a global warming expert next. Not only am I a master mechanic, but I'm a master global warming expert. What's the Mexican witch? You know yeah, you're going to have El Llorona. El Llorona. El Llorona. Cackling witch. People on this video are going to be like, okay, we're done.
Yeah.
Click
out. Yep.
This guy's a retard. This guy really is retarded. I think most of what we said and did today, we're going to have to erase it.
Oh, man.
We're not going to be able to use it. YouTube's going to see this. It's like a little tiny fraction of it. They're going to be like, demonetized. But that'd be awesome if this thing just started working. I'd be so happy, man. I really would. Yeah, this thing's not warming up at all. Sweet. That's exactly what I was hoping for. I want to see you guys. I want to see how you guys fare jumping into a wood chipper.
Oh my gosh. Next time, you'll see us at your mom's house.
No.
No.